my friends, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the last videos that I posted. I know it's a very different video on a very different material that we usually do in this channel, but I'm just trying to make it more exciting, trying to give you guys more things to do, more things to watch. I don't want to stuck just in watch reviews, so hopefully we can continue growing this channel and making this a better community. My friends, we also have a WhatsApp group. It's already in full capacity. We cannot add anyone there already. It's basically for local people, but we're trying to expand this community, so we just had the new Discord group. You guys can enjoy that. You can unlock it joining into this chat, and you can also upgrade your watch. It's basically your badge. I think it's a really cool thing that I'm working on. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give us a like, join memberships so you can have the access to the Discord group and talk more about these topics to the rest of the group. It's about stocks and crypto. We get together, we talk business, cars, watches, anything you can imagine. It's basically this community so we can all learn together at the same time. But today it's time to take a look at the Rolex Air King. Very cool watch, very affordable, very nice piece, and I think it's it's a great piece to talk about. We really have a lot to talk about this piece, so I'm just trying to give you a closer look to that beautiful watch. So please give us a like, it's free, and let's take a look at this amazing Air King. Okay, my friends, so you guys already know I can help you with other brands. We also have Cartier watches, we have Hublot, we have Heuer, we also have Mont Blanc watches, Mont Blanc wallets, backpacks, belts, anything you can imagine from the webpage, we can find that also. So if you're really in the area, please stop by to the store, so hopefully we can help you find what are you looking for. I know Rolex is hard, my friends. I know it's different than the rest of the brands. We have a lot of restrictions. It's basically for local customers. We don't deal with resellers or anything like that. I think it's a very dirty move to do. And anyways, this is a watch that is only $6,450. It's very affordable, but of course you can find it on the gray market for almost double the price, my friends. So I'm gonna post a little bit of the links here so you guys can compare the prices of the rest. But if you ask me personally, I think this is a watch that is worth the waiting. It's 40 millimeters, just like majority of the Rolex sport watches. And of course we have the new mechanisms where you have 40. Oh no, this is only 40 hours power reserve, my friends. I thought it was 70. It's great that I was checking right here. I thought it was 70, just like the rest of the watches. But if you go into the Rolex webpage and if you go into an Air King, this is only 48-hour power reserve. I know it's not like the usual amount of time that you have in a Rolex like the rest of the watches, but I think it's fair. I mean, it's only $6,450. I think it's fair. It's only the 40-hour power reserve, and it's also 100-meter water resistant. That is 330 feet, right? The rest of the watch, I guess, it's very simple. We don't really have a lot to talk about it. You don't have any extra complications. Just give you the hour. The best part of the watch, of course, is going to be the dial. This is an Air King piece. It's black, and of course you have the numbers that I like it because it looks like white, or yeah, they're actually white. And then you have the 3 and the 9 that it's silver. It should be white gold. They don't state it here on the dial or in the description of the piece, but that's practically what it is. This is a watch that is very hard to find at this point on the market. We used to find it on the showcase. This is something that you don't see it anymore, but hopefully in the future we can continue having these pieces for starters, people who want to start building their collection. This was one of the pieces that the people was trying to get. I mean, we used to have these pieces in the showcase. Nobody really, I don't want to say nobody really want them because it was a Rolex and everybody wants those pieces, but it was a piece that it used to be in the showcase for a few days, probably a few weeks. Nowadays it's something that is not even happening. Everybody is getting whatever it comes in. It's a crazy market for the past 2 years. Hopefully we can continue easing, making this like all this situation better for the customers, because I know it's hard for the people who want to start building their collection. They don't really know about the market and they're trying to go into a Rolex store asking for maybe a GMT, even for an Air King. That is something that you can find right now. So the best thing you can do is contact your local dealer, tell them exactly what are you looking for. Don't tell them give me whatever that comes in, because it's very hard for us to kind of like keep you in mind for a specific model that we don't really know what you want. So tell them exactly what you're looking for. If you're really looking for an Air King, tell them I'm looking for an Air King. This is the watch that I want, so they can have you in their mind. At least that's the way I work. You know, my customers, I need to tell them exactly what they want, so that it's easier for me, you know, to try to get them the watch. But of course, it's going to take time, my friends. Anything in Rolex is going to take time, 4 to 6 months. That's the average time that Rolex is telling us. But of course, anything can happen. You can even get this watch a little bit soon, or even a little bit later, you know, depending on your situation and your relationship with your local AD, right? Because a lot of people are in much bigger cities that I guess is much harder to compete with the rest of the people, because I mean, it's thousands or, you know, millions of people living in the same place. But of course, you know, it's a much wider community. Here in the Rio Grande Valley, we're not as big as, you know, like probably Houston or other, you know, Rolex ADs that they have. But of course, we're pretty busy. All of our customers here in the Rio Grande Valley are being very loyal, being great. And of course, we have a lot of customers that come from Mexico, because we're in the border with Mexico. So we really have to try to work with them. But it's been hard for the past 2 years. They haven't even come to the United States. You know, the border is closed. They can come here. So let's see how it goes. They're going supposedly to open the bridge in probably a week. That's for the, you know, like what they're saying. So if that happens, let's see how it goes this Christmas. Hopefully it's going to be a great Christmas for everyone here in the United States and everywhere in the world, because a lot of people, you know, travel, it's starting to come out again, and, you know, the economy, it's going to be hopefully great. You know, people are going to be spending more. They're just not going to be saving like the past year that we were just basically in our house doing anything. Nowadays, with these Rolex watches, I guess that's one of the situations that a lot of people kind of realize that it was better to have a watch than having the cash in your house. I don't want to say that's the situation for every piece, but as far as some of the majority of the pieces from Rolex, that's the situation that is happening. And I guess people realized that during the pandemic that it was a lot of money being printed, so they just decided to get a watch or gold or silver or anything that can hold the value, you know, with time. So I guess Rolex is one of the brands that go into that kind of like category, if you want to call it like that. But I guess that's the main reason that we cannot find not even an Air King or an Oyster Perpetual or even a 36, 28 millimeter Datejust. Those are the watches that used to be on the showcase. You don't find those anymore. And just talking a little bit more about the Air King, I just want to give you guys you know, a recap of what it is. It's a 40 millimeter Oyster steel case. It's $6,450, and you can find it for up to maybe double the price of the watch if you find it on the gray market. The best thing that I like about the watch is the dial. It's the white numbers with silver numbers on the 3 and the 9 and 6. And of course, the best part of it, I guess, is the Rolex sign with a little hand that is also green. And other thing that you can find in this watch that you can find in any other watch is the Rolex crown. It's actually yellow. You don't find that in any other model. I guess the Air King is the only one that you can find a yellow crown. If I'm mistaken, please let me know in the comments. We all want to learn together. So I think that's practically all I have to say about this beautiful Air King, my friends. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys give it a closer look to this, because I know it's a watch that you don't find in the showcase. And a lot of people are really trying to see the watch, right? I try to make my reviews in a format that you are kind of like, you are the one holding the watch. That's the way I try to do my reviews. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And if you liked the past videos, please let me know what you think about them, because I would really appreciate the feedback. I think it's really helpful for the channel to make this better for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you guys next week. So I'll wait for your comments, and don't forget to join memberships to get your link for the new Discord group. So thank you very much, my friends, and see you next time.